Yeah, we haven't got a crystal balls for that one, unfortunately. We don't also have one for Ndombele, Patrick. We've spoken about him a few times with the season starting. It's been, 6 weeks, and it's been quite Ndombele heavy, but he's staying. Now, that's more because no one else wants him. But with that said, could that put a rocket up him and say, look, here's your chance. You're almost the outcast of a top, all the top European clubs. They're not interested. Can you prove us wrong?
Exactly. And, like Carl said, it's a World Cup year coming up. He needs to be in that France squad. He wasn't for the Euros because he wasn't really playing. I mean, the guy's so talented. For me, he's probably our best footballer in terms of actual natural ability. The fact that he's not even making the match day squads says it all right now. And yeah, we need to get him back on track, back on board. I don't know what we do, but we need to do something. I mean, when I see the pictures of him training, he's always at training, he's always smiling. So I just hope that, we can bed him back in.
There's a guy with some donuts, Patrick, behind the camera when he's smiling.
He's always got his hat on. He's always smiling and stuff. So he looks happy to a degree. I know it's only a picture, but yeah, man, he's such an enigma. And I really want him to do well in a Spurs shirt. I really don't want to see him go. But at the same time, if he's not playing and he's not even making the squad, then what's the point? Even if we let him go for 30 or 40 million, we can then reinvest that into someone who can actually make the squad and make a difference. Because right now, he's doing nothing. I really want to see him succeed because the guy is so good at dropping the shoulder, creating something, seeing, we're screaming out for creative midfielder. We've got one right there. And we've got one who's 60 million pound plus, but he can't get he can't even get on the match day squad, which is crazy in itself. So
he has at least now been added back into the European squad, isn't he? So that's a kind of, I suppose, a step in the right direction, isn't it? Because you at least now think, well, okay, at first he may only get some minutes in there, but if he can play in those fixtures,
he can build
from there. There maybe is a spark of recovery there.
Well, Holly, let's play devil's advocate. Let's say he has another unflattering season, underwhelming season, shall we say. That 60 million quickly becomes 30 million. It could become 0 million because if no one wants him now and he plays crap again, we've got a real dud in our hands, haven't we? So how do you fix a problem called Ndombele?
I mean, the fact that his best mates have probably left the club is probably one key in the chain, maybe. The fact that obviously Serge and Sissoko have been not booted out, but Serge has obviously terminated his contract and Sissoko's gone to Watford. So that being said, he's got no more distractions. So maybe now influencing him into that Conference League kind of squad, maybe that's us thinking, actually, hang on, maybe he's actually starting to shift his thoughts and actually, I'm at Tottenham Hotspur, I need to actually start delivering and not basically pissing about, as I'd like to say, because that is what he's basically been doing for 60 odd mil. Like, he has literally just been kicking the ball around in the training ground and not bothering to turn up or actually having the right attitude to play on a match day. So it is very interesting. Like we all say, we all want him to perform well because we need a talent like Ndombele. And there's no doubt that if you ask every Spurs fan, they will say there is a talent in there. We just can't unlock it at the moment. And I think that's just him and his sense and his mind. I just don't think he's really applying himself. So hopefully now with the distractions gone, he can really push on. Because like you said, if he doesn't, the price is just going to drop and drop and drop.